Hey everybody, welcome to G4G on YouTube. I'm your host, Napalm Dawn. Today we're going to talk about Realm of Champions, which is a new game coming out from the people who make Contest of Champions, Kabam. You'll know Contest of Champions as the kind of Street Fighter-esque Marvel game that has been out for quite a long time. There is a variant of that game in the Transformers universe that uses a lot of the same mechanics, although I think it has like a little bit of base building in it. Well, I've covered Realm of Champions once on the channel so far, and I've been monitoring this game for a while. I've also been playing the beta of it for some time, and I'm going to have some footage of that in the second half of the video. I cannot record it on the PC because it will not install under every emulator, at least that I know of, because it'll say problem parsing the package. What that means is that the APK is coded for a specific Android operating system that isn't present on that emulator. So for example, if it was coded to run on Oreo or higher, and you're running on, you know, Android M or N or something like that, it's not going to work. And that's what that error message means. So I don't have emulated footage of it, but we'll get to that in the second half. So as of now, they have gone ahead and said that there is pre-registration available. If you click the link on MarvelRealmofChampions.com, you will either go to this page over here, which asks for your name and address. I would use the same address that you used to log into the App Store with. And if you click on this link, you get taken right to Google Play. And if your browser has you signed into your Google Play account, you just click pre-register and you're going to get rewards. I would suggest you do both. If you remember some of the old Marvel games in the past, notably Marvel Avengers Alliance 2, gave you double the rewards if you double signed in or double pre-registered. Hopefully this will be operating system independent, meaning once you make an account in the game, you can play it on Android and iOS, so platform agnostic basically. So just want to let you guys know that the pre-registration is available. Supposedly it has a November release date, and this is a welcome surprise because, you know, the itis, the asterisk endemic that is out there in the world has put a lot of games quite on the back foot. Final Fantasy VII had gotten delayed a bit, Marvel's Avengers gotten delayed and didn't get any better really. Cyberpunk got delayed. Shadowlands for World of Warcraft got delayed. Here's one that is seemingly popping up way quicker than expected and sort of in the middle of nowhere. Like, I did not know this would be arriving so soon. Like, this is extremely unplanned, in my opinion, to think that in November we could be playing this game for real. So that is really, really positive. Now, of course, the one that everybody else is wondering about is the one that Netmarble is doing, and that is the the Revolution, Future Revolution. That one is going to be like open worldy and everything like that. Realm of Champions, it makes itself sound like it's going to be like Marvel Risk, but with a kind of MOBA action spin to it. Revolution is showing no signs of life at all. Champions has been doing good because they released a new trailer. Now, before we look at this trailer over here, I'm going to tell you that right now, if you go back about a half a month ago, the game had the Gamma Horde, which was Hulk. It had the Iron Man group. It had the Web Warriors, which is the Spider-Man group. It had a Sorcerer Supreme group, a Storm group, and a Black Panther group. So we had about 6 different factions, like a Wakanda, which was kind of Shuri, a female Sorcerer Supreme, an Iron Man, a Spider-Man, and a Hulk, and a Storm, kind of Mohawky Storm. So recently, during one of my streams, somebody linked me to this trailer, and I about lost my mind. So here we go. Let's look at the trailer.
Unlike any other, a planet forged from many realities for thousands of years. Warrior houses have evolved on its fractured surface, isolated.
See, now here they show Thor, but we don't have Thor yet.
From each other. Until the hulking conqueror, Maestro, marched over the land and forcibly unified the houses into a single realm. But the Maestro's reign was cut short, and he was mysteriously murdered. Armed conflicts erupted. Widespread war was imminent. In a last-ditch effort, a group of house leaders gathered in a secret location.
Before we discuss the fate of the world, shall we do a quick round of intros? Just in case someone here has been living in an alternate dimension.
So what you're going to kind of find out is interesting here. It's an almost Lich King plot where when Arthas was killed by raiders in World of Warcraft, Bolivar took his place and said there always has to be a Lich King, because basically the undead horde would run around completely unchecked if nobody sat there atop the throne. You're getting the same vibe here with Maestro's death. And by the way, that looks so much like Thrall. So yeah, anyway, on with the trailer.
Dimensions. Oh, tough crowd. Anyway, I'm Tony Stark, CEO of House of Iron. Welcome, Madam Web, Master Weaver of the Spider Guild.
We have a great responsibility over this world.
These food rolls are puny. More food!
Welcome, Scar, Warlord of the Gamma Horde. Welcome President Carter of the Patriot Garrison.
Who's not in the game yet.
But we are willing to pay it.
Welcome Stephen Strange, O Ancient One.
I have seen many futures.
The voice of Illidan from World of Warcraft.
Let war come. Asgardians thirst for the glory of Valhalla.
Welcome Warrior Queen of the Asgardian Republic. Welcome Logan.
What?
Shogun
Like,
of the clan of Wolverine.
blown away. And it's Steve Blum, too.
Let him speak. The Black Panthers will keep their claws retreated. For now.
That's an amazing Shuri voice,
Queen
too.
Shuri of Wakanda.
You validating parking tickets.
And welcome, Deadpool Supreme.
There goes the friendly neighborhood. I sense someone's coming.
What? Who invited him? If the fate of this world hangs in the balance, all of us should have a voice in this council.
Oh man, things just got real.
Oh, we're gonna need some more shawarmas.
Just mind blown. Apocalypse. Like, holy shit.
I feel a divergence on the timeline. One that would lead to war.
Wizards, Hulks, demigods, let's be civil. Listen, I get it. Our realms have been butting heads for a long time. For better or for worse, the Maestro kept our rivalries in check. Now we're like rowdy children fighting over his spoils. I propose a radical plan. We might not be able to stop the coming conflict, but perhaps we can shape it into something we can control. I don't know about you, but if fighting a secret war will prevent an open one, I'm game. Will you join me?
So way more epic than we first found out about it. I think when I've been calling the Storm faction is actually Asgardian, but it's represented as female in game, and it kind of looks like Storm. But yeah, that's, man. When I got linked that on the stream, I was totally blown away by Deadpool showing up and Apocalypse showing up and King Groot behind him, and I'm not exactly too sure who was the lady with Storm, because they play with the skins so much in this game. I mean, yeah, absolutely crazy. Anyway, let me go ahead and stop this portion of the video now. I'm going to move over to my tablet and we'll get footage of the actual game itself and how it's playing now and some of the differences, so stay tuned. Alright folks, so here we are within Realm of Champions itself. We're on my Samsung Galaxy tablet S6. Great gaming tablet, by the way. Let's actually take a look at the game now. You'll notice some things are a little bit different from the first time we took a look at this game. You can change the hero right here at this screen, which is really neat. You do go through a little bit of a load time on the skins, but if you're playing Marvel's Avengers, you're probably going to be used to that. By the way, I made a mistake, so when I was watching the trailer, I'm like, well, I didn't see a Thor character in game yet. Maybe Storm was like a female Asgardian and I was getting it wrong. No, it's Storm. Clearly, as you can see here, this is Storm. So we have Storm, Sorcerer Supreme, Hulk, Iron Man, and Iron Man is the Iron Legionnaire, and Spider-Man is the Web Warrior. If you just tap on them, you get taken to their gear screen, and from here you can equip gear, which sometimes looks different. In this particular case, all the gear that I have looks samey, but you do have different looks, so you could be a real hodgepodge of gear. It's very easy to be like red and blue up top and then, you know, gray and black on the bottom. Word of advice: save your gear upgrades and your gear shredding, your scrapping, for the dailies. So here's the thing. I've already done my scrap daily for the day. But as you can see here, Iron Man has 3 pieces of old gear that has less power than my main. Now, similar to Marvel's Avengers, I'm wearing this 123 chest plate with health, heavy attack, power, and armor. But this 102 has a bigger bonus to health. No, yes, I'd see how it has double health. So if I was going for a health build, maybe this newbie arc reactor is better than this Gilded Avenger one. It's going to lead to some builds, I believe. Now, Iron Man probably is always going to be straight DPS. I can't imagine what other build you would have for him, but somebody like Hulk, for example, you could build Hulk more as a bruiser by going into his attack power, like this shoulder, which is health and attack, or going to this shoulder, which is health and health, 52 and 14 as compared to 66. It's equal. This one actually winds up being equal, clearly, but there's others where that doesn't happen. So look at this one. These 126 gloves are health and attack power, or these gloves are health and health. 66 health as compared to 62 and 22. So we're talking 84 health over here. And of course there's different aesthetics, but save your upgrades for your daily and save your extra gear up to 5. So just looking at Hulk, there's 1, 2 over here, 3, 4, 5. It's one of your dailies to shred gear. It's also one of your dailies to level up a piece of gear. You'll see here under completed dailies, I've done 2 out of the 4. And those 2 that I've done is scrapping the gear and upgrading. Here's something I don't like about the game. Under milestones, you'll notice there's Sorcerer Supreme up there, which I can claim, but I have her. It doesn't cash her out for any other, like gold or ISO 9 or something like that. By the way, it is ISO 9 in this game. It's weird. And when I eventually earn Hulk, I already have Hulk, so I kind of think that's a little bit crap that it doesn't convert to something else, and it will light up. If you see down here by claim rewards, it's lighting up my rewards like I've earned something, and in reality, I haven't. If we go to the mailbox, there's an Instagram link, a link to the video that we saw. If you go to the backpack, this is the inventory of my gear. There's a Sorcerer Supreme, there's my Hulk gear, my Iron Man gear, my Web Warriors, my Storm, and a Shuri or a Black Panther, which I don't own yet. If you go to the store, I have a little bit of an issue. And I'll show you. If I can find my way back over to it. So here you can see in 2 more gear scraps I'll earn 15 credits, but then the next time I earn credits out of this, 35, but 150. So it's typical Kabam monetization. I mean, that's what these guys do. If you go to the store, which I'm trying to remember where the hell that was. The game has loot boxes. It unbelievably, there it is, Free Crystal Store. It unbelievably has loot boxes. Pyramid X crates for Storm, Sparta crates, Iron. Contest, Realm of Champions here has a chance to not go this route. It's not Overwatch that was really steeped in it, or Strike Force, or Contest of Champions with its crystals that you don't know what you get, it's always trash. They don't have to do this way. They could do something different, but they're going to do it. Now, you still can get the odds, which is basically 97% to 3%, rounding up, rounding down. Don't do this. Like, don't go the stupid crate route. The units, exactly what you would expect from Kabam, expensive as shit. I mean, $5 for just a measly 135. So $5 gets you a crate and some change. A crate and a Starbucks, essentially. A 3.1k $100 offer, which is, in my opinion, gross. Daily deals, here's another issue that I have. Let's just say I unlocked my Black Panther character, Shuri, and I don't have a lot of gear for her. Let's say that I don't. And I'm like, ooh, this Jabari cowl. That's cool. I want that. It's gonna look cool, and I think I need headgear. 100 credits. And you don't even know if this is going to be an upgrade. Purchase this item to receive a recruit tier uncommon Jabari cowl for Black Panther. Gear attributes will be randomized upon purchase. If you're going for a build, this could screw it. And how do I even know that my hard-earned 100, literally almost a quarter of my budget, spent on this hat? How do I know what the gear is going to be compared to the gear that I have? What about this helmet? What about that helmet? What about that helmet? What's the stat breakdowns compared to these 3 that I have? Is it going to be higher? See, Neophyte, Cowl, Protector. I don't know if a quarter of my budget is going to wind up being just thrown out the window that I pull down, you know, a 60 when everything is 70 or higher. Bothers me. So you have a PvP style combat, which is 3 versus 3. And then you have Stronghold, which is PvE. Now, the trailers always seem to imply that the map means something. That this is going to be like Axis and Allies, like Shogun, like Risk, like Defender of the Crown. That maybe there's going to be a tactical aspect to the map, and that you and your house, the Web Warriors, the Gamma Horde, the Iron Legion, does something on the map, like the Alliance Wars in Marvel Future Fight or something. I have seen neither hide nor hair of that. You can't scroll the map, you can't tap on the map. So far, it means nothing. So what is this game going to be? Well, the PvE mode is just you defending this core. If you're a melee character, stick close to the core. Let the range characters pick things off and just mop things up. See here, this is why I'm staying close. Because I can respond to this threat on the other side easier. The enemies in this, by the way, are Adaptoids, which are enjoying a moment of popularity thanks to Marvel's Avengers. If you swipe on the right side, you dodge. If you hold the button down, you heavy attack. So, what's new about this build is you now get notifications when those things are ready. That's a little bit different. Now, I've been trying to do PvP today. However, I'm just sitting in the queue and I noticed somebody in chat had said, "Oh, what, nobody's playing?" So I took it to mean that nobody's really queuing up for PvP right now, so I didn't even try. The sad thing is, I mean, that's 2 of the dailies are PvP oriented. If I just had to do PvE or only wanted to do PvE, I have to play 10 games. And I mean, these games are fast. Don't get me wrong, it's a super, super fast mission that you do, but 10 of them is not super fast. Oof. Wow. Apparently there's stuns in this game. So I'm going to hit him with my ult here. And by the way, you can fail at PvE. As the first time I recorded footage today, which I'm actually not using, I had an easy victory and nobody died. And now this one is tough. But we won. And you come to an objective screen, and you'll see here, everybody died once. I had 7 kills. I did 24% of the damage, and I did 44% self-healing. And then my threat increases, whatever that means. You get some gear, you get some ISOs, and some gold, and then your battle rating goes up. So, 4 modes, alright. I got a milestone. But for the dailies, I still have to either win a competitive one, or win 3, or play 10 games, or wait several hours to open another crystal. So that's why I'm saying be judicious with your gear. Only scrap it when you need it for your dailies, and only upgrade when you need it for your dailies. Upgrading you could probably do at any point in time. That you don't have to be too bad about that one, except when you start burning resources. But for the gear shredding, definitely wait until you have 5 to shred, and wait to use it on a daily, and then don't shred anything else until the next time that daily comes up. And that's my recommendation. And that's it. That's the video. Let me know what you think of Realm of Champions. Are you excited to hear it's going to be out in November? Did that seem to come out of nowhere for you? And what do you think of the game? If you were to play PvP, it is 3 humans versus 3 humans, and you fight to hold the center position, and when you hold the center position, you essentially power down the enemy core, which is a MRoC, basically, or a BRODOC, something like that. And you beat on the MRoC, and then it powers back up, and it kicks you out far away. I like to dodge out of there before that happens. And then you start again. I used to lose 60-70% of the time. Once my Hulk started getting buffed up, I started going on a pretty nice win streak, and I hit way more balanced battles than some of the lopsided garbage I saw in the beginning. And oh man, there's actually a match. I didn't expect this, so I won't show you the full match, but I will show you a little bit what the beginning looks like. It's not showing power levels anymore. It used to show the power levels of the character on this screen, so you kind of knew who was going to be tough on the enemy team, but maybe they're hiding this now, or maybe they're just balancing so that it's about skill and not gear level or something like that. However, it seems battle rating is being exposed. Somebody's a little laggy here. Oh, there we go. So you'll get an idea of how quickly this plays out once you see the first capture. So I'm going to dodge in. Right now, Sorcerer Supreme is the healer. However, you could do this. You could get these green globes. Landed a pretty good power attack. So I did get somebody. However, my team is down. So my BRODOC is getting hit. And then it rejuvenated, so it kicked everybody out. I'm going to hit him with a big ultimate. I'm stuck, and I was stunned really badly there. Wow. I don't know what my team is doing. Just kind of seem to be dealing with that stuff alone over there. Alright, got another kill. Oh, I think one of their guys is a web warrior. I think I've been taking a Spider-Man stun. So this time we captured. I'm going to use an ability on the boss because we've got a lot of damage to make up, but I'm going to try to dodge out before the kickback happened. Pretty good damage on the ult. Got another kill. A 2 kill. Landed a power attack. We captured the zone. I'm going to use an ability on the boss to try and catch us up. We're now ahead. And I tried to dodge out. So this guy is just diving too far. That's could cost us matches. That guy really needed to have stood back, and I'm like shackled. However, I'm getting the health. Dodged out of a bad circle, hitting an ultimate. Yeah, yeah, I was all alone. Nothing I could do. So what happens is when you're respawning, your respawn timer goes way, way down when your boss is live. But if you're just fighting for the center, the timer is much longer. Hit a pretty decent power attack there. Taunted, broke armor, but I've got a bad stun. We now move up. And we win. We just scraped that out. I think I should be MVP on this one. I feel like I should. No. The Sorcerer Supreme did one more kill. Died one less time and did a little bit more damage than me. This is pretty even, although our Iron Man was apparently straight trash. I think that was the guy that was diving and dying. So there you go. You've seen PvE, you've seen PvP, you've seen the store, you've seen what it's like to equip the characters and the aesthetics of your gear. There's a daily out of the way that I rarely ever wind up doing, so yeah, pretty happy with the game session here in this tonight. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about it being out in November, and are you expecting more out of this game? Are you expecting this map to somehow come into play? Like, can I do something with this map? Can I tap different areas? Can I align to a house or something? I wonder what more there's going to be to this game. So, thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Have a good one.